Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 7. Module 7 is the last of our formal essays. You'll write one more essay in Module 8, but that's just a reflection of the semester, so it's not nearly as difficult. So this last module here, Module 7, or the last essay that you're going to write is a analysis essay. The music video analysis is, for some students, it's their favorite essay actually, just because it's a little bit more fun, it's a little bit more interesting. It's something they haven't done before, and so I'll get into what you're going to be doing in this module and kind of what to think about as you're writing this essay. So you have 3 assignments to complete. This quiz here covers the readings, and there are 2 videos as well. The readings are not very long. We don't have a whole lot in our textbooks about analysis. There's just one kind of section about reading and writing about multimodal text. So this would be critically analyzing something that's not a text or something like that. So this would be looking at videos and things like that. And then I also want you to watch these 2 sample videos because there will be questions about them on the quiz. So the quiz covers the readings and then the 2 videos. So you want to make sure that you watch those. They're just examples of good music videos that you can watch. There are a ton of good music videos out there that you can use for this assignment, but the main thing that you want to remember is that you want to start with something you can really work with, that has something that you can analyze. So this is the criteria for the essay. It looks kind of long. The essay itself is not as long though. We're only looking for 2 to 4 pages. So it's not intended to be a really lengthy essay. So if you find a video and you feel like you have to write, pages and pages to analyze every single thing in it, then you may want to pick a different video. And the same thing with if you find a video and you feel like you can only write maybe a couple of paragraphs about it, then you may want to pick something that lets you go a little bit more in depth. So music videos, the reason we chose music videos for this assignment is because, first of all, a lot of students haven't done something like this before. Analysis is a really important type of writing. In fact, probably the most common type of writing that you will do in college. You'll be asked to analyze a lot of things, and so being able to interpret something, being able to look at something critically, this is basically your entire Comp 2 will be doing that, but most of your other classes will have you do something like this at some point. So the first step is to choose a good music video, and I've got some ideas for you here. I really don't care what kind of music video that you use as long as you can interpret it. The next step, of course, is to look at it. The best way to do this is to watch the video without you can watch the video. You should also listen to the song as well, and then read the lyrics separately and kind of try to analyze those 3 sections. So the body of your essay is going to have 3 parts to it. You're going to analyze the images, the lyrics, and the music separately in the essay itself. So you'll have 3 or more body paragraphs. The images are anything that you see visually in the video. The lyrics are, of course, the actual words that are sung. The music is what you hear. And so this could be, it's loud or soft. It could also be the fast or slow. It could be the type of instruments that they use, whether or not they, one person is singing versus multiple people singing. And why that is. So the big thing that you're doing is you're going to isolate these 3 sections, but then you're going to ask yourself why. Why did they, put this image in here? Why do they have this line here? What does it mean? And so you're looking for meaning behind some of these things. Now, you can kind of feel as you're doing this like you're hunting for symbols, and you don't want to go that far. Keep in mind that there are things that will be obviously like they put it in there for a reason. They want you to interpret it somehow. And then there are some other things that just, they're just there because that's the style of the clothing that they wore at the time. So it doesn't really mean anything. So we're going to be searching for things that actually have meaning beyond just what they look like. So that's what symbols are. So this will be you'll be doing in the essay. There's a video here to help you out, and I also have some topic ideas. These are just long list of music videos that students have used before in the past that have been really effective. There's lots and lots of great music videos out there. If you have a question about it, make sure that you send me an email. You can send me, links to a couple of videos if you want to, if you're trying to decide between them and you can't decide what you want. And then I have an example of the works cited entry that you'll include in the essay as well. So you'll have just the one works cited entry at the end of your essay. You also need to include a copy of the lyrics. Some students include that as a separate file. They upload it separately, and some students just copy and paste it into the end of the essay. If you copy and paste it into the end of the essay, your Turnitin report will show that it will be higher. The percentage will be higher, so don't worry about that. And then there's some other sample essays. I have example essays in here for the Cranberries, Zombie, for Mr. Brightside. That you can look at those if you want to. And then the other thing that you're going to be doing in this module, besides writing the essay itself, is this discussion board. So the discussion board sort of acts as a little bit of peer editing again. Since we only do the one actual peer edit of an essay, we also want to be able to interact with your classmates and get some feedback from them. And I found the best way to do that with music videos is just have you post your music video. Once you've chosen it, post it, fill out the questions, and then your classmates can respond with ideas for you. So you can go in and look for two of your classmates' videos and give them some ideas. This is most helpful, is to be able to see what other people see when they watch the video, because when I teach in class, this is what we do in classes. We watch each other's music videos and talk about them. So it's really helpful when you can do that. So just keep that in mind. That kind of acts as another peer editing, peer response type of assignment. And then you have the music video analysis submission spot, and the rubric is down here. So don't forget about making sure you have the works cited entry, and then the essay itself, the majority of it is analysis, and that's the most important thing. The biggest mistake students make with this essay is they just summarize. It's just, this is what I see in the video, and it's not, this is what I see and why. This is what it means. And so that meaning, the symbolism, the interpretation, that is what you're being graded on. It's not just, can you watch a music video? It's what do you interpret out of the music video? So you can keep that in mind. So that is the module 7. That is the last major essay that we will write. And the essay itself isn't, I don't think, is quite as difficult as some of the other ones. But like I said, if you're struggling at all, we are not doing a peer edit. So I do encourage you to use the Writing Center if you can, but you can also email me a copy of your essay if you need some feedback, things like that. So since it's our last major essay, I would definitely make sure that you give it a good amount of your focus so that you can get the best possible result from it. So this video has been over module 7, and we are almost to the end of the semester with this module. We have one more module after this, and so we're done with new content. The last module is just revision.